I'm my fan. My brethrens are my fans.
I hate this guy.
Why, bro?
You have to pay attention to the timeline. For an artist to do whatever they want to do, this is the time now.
Does making songs in different locations actually affect how the music?
100%.
It feels like the best therapy.
How do you feel about people saying that you've fallen off?
I'm still here.
You don't feel like you've lost a step at all?
I had 5 years to play FIFA. I'm not here to play no game.
This is the +44 podcast. I'm Zeze Millz.
Yeah, what's that about?
What was that all
And
about?
I'm Sideman. Music
Culture.
UK. This is +44 from Amazon Music.
World,
I just see Baby Mama drama.
Yeah, wow. Who was that there for? You just put that in for notes.
Prepare yourself.
Do you want me to spin it for you?
Yeah,
Go
go
on.
on.
Ooh, Zeze asks. That can be problematic.
It won't be.
I'm happy I didn't get that.
It's gotta be something mad.
Yeah, I know, but now I feel
Fam,
like
stop trying to put batteries in her back.
Sorry, my bad.
The pressure. This is one for the ladies because I know the ladies are going to want to know this. Last time I spoke to you, you said that you was in a relationship.
Yeah.
Does that still stand? Are you still off the market, or are you single, or do the ladies have an opportunity with cash?
You're
Do
funny,
they have an
man.
opportunity to run their hands through those long locks on your head?
You asked a lot of questions. Choose one.
No, it's not. You know what I'm asking.
Nah, I'm single still.
Cash is single, ladies and gentlemen.
There was just like an eerie silence when he said that. He
All
was
the
just like,
ladies love cash.
Nah, that's not true.
They do. I see it in the comments all the time. They're always like, oh my God, he's so good looking. I think it's because you're quiet and you just keep yourself. Real alpha vibes you give off, you do.
Yeah.
You had all this. My heart dipped when my friend sent it to me on Shade Borough, and I saw you looked like he was getting deported. And I literally saw that and I was like, why are they doing this to him again?
So why didn't you phone me? Or text me?
jeez, pick up the phone, baby.
Go on.
No, because I thought if you're deported, you're not going to get my message anyway.
This girl said you ain't got a +44 number no more. This girl said I ain't taking no international charges for this man.
And then also I hadn't spoken to you in a while, so I didn't want to be that person
Zeze.
that hits up.
You could have just said
No.
that you just didn't.
Yeah, like, did you
She's
sit there and
digging the whole
think,
deeper for
if I
herself.
message him, he's not going to receive it?
No, I did. I thought if he's been
You thought that?
I potentially got deported to Mars.
Because they don't have phones in
I didn't
Jamaica.
want to be that person that messages and like, oh my God, are you okay? And you're getting bare messages like that. I'm the least person that you're going to want to hear from. But talk to us about that. Was that like a publicity stunt? Do
you know what it is? Obviously, getting ready to put out like my project Return of the Immigrant. And for me, I wanted to start the press run in Jamaica. Being sent back there, while I was out there for the 5 years, there's loads of different like publications I saw. Even just growing up as a Jamaican,
I would have cried grown man tears if they sent me back.
Probably,
Oh my
probably.
Did you cry?
What, when I got sent
Yeah.
back? No.
That's madness.
Nah.
How old were you when you got sent back?
19.
I was always under that threat because I literally only got my stay 4 or 5 years ago. Like, I can stay here.
Yeah.
And that entire time I lived under the threat of, I'm doing all this stuff, but I could get sent home. I don't know about nobody getting deported and then getting to come back.
Getting back, yeah.
So if they deported me and sent me home, I don't care what you think of me. I would have been in Jamaica bawling.
Yeah, but what's
Balling.
that gonna do for you though?
Release my emotions.
Nah, I ain't doing nothing. Now, obviously, if you feel like crying,
Did you go back often?
if they deported me and sent me to Japan, it would have been the same thing as me going to yard. Like, I didn't know I'm out there like that. Like, I had to start it all from scratch.
I'd have been shocked
to
as well,
answer
but-
your question,
Yeah. About the
basically,
if it was a publicity
yeah,
stunt.
basically. So I've gone back to do the whole press run stuff out there, and shoot music videos as well.
Yeah.
And basically, in one of the music videos, we're reenacting basically when I got sent out there.
Right.
And some, obviously, you know what it's like on set. There's bare different people on there or whatever, and someone's
And
filmed.
then still, okay, your
Someone's
team paid
basically just
somebody
done
to...
a snap.
Yeah.
But it just so happens
Okay.
it's when I'm walking past the sign that says immigration office, and it
Which
looks
is what your
like.
team asked them to do.
And then obviously,
David, what is wrong
someone's
with
chucked
you?
it out there.
Yeah.
Someone's chucked it out
At
there.
your team's
okay.
request.
No.
David's convinced that it was a publicity
If it
stunt.
was a publicity stunt, then I could just say it's a
The
publicity.
Lord would have to come down from glory and make me believe that wasn't.
You don't have to though.
No, I know.
Yeah,
only the Lord himself, the Almighty God,
When I saw it, I did think, at first I thought it was real. Then I
bursting out of the clouds with lights
David,
and angels.
can you behave yourself today, please? What is wrong with you? One little jumper with big alpha energy on, you're acting like a child.
I forgot I had this.
She said you're moving like a pup.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Social media notes. You've been in that Gaza.
I hate this guy.
Why, bro?
It's like a love-hate thing.
How have you found it emotionally on the inside?
I can't lie, it's not that deep, man. I'm gonna keep saying it until
Really?
the day I die. It's not that
So,
deep.
okay, we talk to rappers all the time and they're like, I don't care about the social media thing, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even think it's a rapper's thing. Now I take issue with it because it's like, I think a lot of men ignore social media too much.
Why?
Because saying, that social media, this is my real life, and then the divorcement between the two, I think is why we see people make the same mistakes over and over again. And then you're sitting there wondering, how did the person keep making the same mistake? How this person always on social media looking wild? They was just living in their quote unquote real world. We use the word social media, that's a blanket statement, but let's break it down to what it actually is. It's people's opinions on how you've conducted yourself. So when you say you ignore social media, you could also be ignoring people's opinions. You could be a person that has people around you that aren't telling you the real, but social media, because it's no respecter of persons, tells you the real. So sometimes if I see something on social media about myself, I do look and say, you know what, well, is this true? Is this indicative of a character defect or flaw that I do have?
If you have to question yourself, then you don't know yourself enough. Anybody giving an opinion about yourself and then you think, wait, hold on, is their opinion of me true? Or then you don't know yourself enough.
No, because sometimes you go wrong and you have to check yourself.
Yeah, 100. You going wrong compared to somebody's opinion on who you are is two different things.
Not necessarily.
They can have an opinion on the situation or where you've gone wrong. Mm-hmm. Having an opinion on who you are, those are two separate things.
But sometimes social media is telling you, sometimes people who are in the comment section are saying some things that sometimes make sense.
But I think you're looking at it from one side. Like there's enough man that in the industry, like you don't know what's going on. And the reason why you don't is because of that same separation.
And you can check me on the stuff that you see on social media, but then you don't actually know what's actually gone on. Like you don't know.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, so
sometimes social media's got it very wrong.
Yeah, so it's based on like when
what
you're
they
saying
think
like,
they know.
Yeah, and also like you think man ignore social media a bit too much sometimes. That's in the negative side of it.
Yeah.
You get me? Like I said, people that know me personally, there's bare things that they know social media will never know. And it's not because it's a secret.
Facts.
You would
they just
never know.
would never know. You see what I'm saying?
I always say if I was an artist, I would prefer to have like a core following instead of being that artist that goes viral and you can never I would prefer to have that niche following that.
Yeah,
I just think they're more loyal and they appreciate the sound.
Different people, like different artists have different stance that they want to take within this game.
Right.
Like I'm definitely more of having a cult following than just having something blow up on TikTok overnight. You last longer.
100%.
Yeah, you last much, much longer when you build a solid fan base. You get me? It's difficult. There's people in this room right now. It's easy to speak to everybody here. It's harder to speak to a bag of people. You get what I'm trying to say? Like everybody in here, within an hour, we can probably all converse and figure out what's happening in each of our individual lives. And I can then make a song to relate to every single person in here. So when it gets to a case of me trying to make a song for a bag of people to relate, that's headache, fam. I might as well just make what me and my people them are going through. Nothing under the sun is new. I guarantee there's songs on his album. There's people that are like, fam, you wrote that for me. There's songs that I've done and people are saying like, you don't know me, but I feel like you know me.
Relatable to them.
And it's all just by you just doing what you do.
If I was an artist, and I think I'd be quite a dope artist, what would I be? Like a singer, rapper, Tiana Taylor vibes, I think. What do you think? I would say so.
God.
I would say more like Tinashe, kind of like
Tinashe.
yeah, kind of like a Cassie,
Can I just
kind
say
of like
something?
a
Notes. Wait a minute, David. Notes. Why are you doing this with your head for? I'm just trying to. I don't understand.
No, just everyone
Because
wants to be an artist.
Because I said Tiana Taylor. I think I could be anyway.
They're not there when these things happen.
100%.
Some man will want to say, well, we don't watch Love Island, but what about Sandra Bland? Like, we didn't see no bare tweets, but there were no marches for that.
What if the feeling never comes?
It will. What it was, do you know why I never had the feeling?
Can't put your hand on my woman,
I
but
didn't
yeah.
go back to should have never told me that. I hope you know.
now you're just gonna use
It's
me as
stuck
a bit
now.
like-
Alpha energy.
Stream the +44 playlist on Amazon Music or ask Alexa, play the +44 podcast. Play the +44